Hi, hello students. Good morning. So, these classes are regarding to the 1 year current affairs of science and technology. So, exam has been postponed. So, we have a plenty of time to refresh all these concepts, students, and we will go through this current affairs of 1 year science and technology. And before going to this, so this is what my Telegram channel. So, for current updates and updates regarding to classes of Unacademy, so special classes, material, anything. If you want, you can join into my this Telegram channel, students. So that is what. And this is a batch course, students. What is this means? Weekly personal mentoring batch course. So in this batch course, so we will discuss means what they will do is it is like a guidance program, mentorship program, students. It is like a mentorship program. Means personal guidance will be provided. So see these students, one-to-one personal guidance will be provided to all the educators. All the educators will personally work with you, students. So that is what they provide as a part of this program. Next one is regarding to this is so they won't take unlimited manner. It is a limited number of admissions are available. And so regarding to this, who are interested, anybody who are interested, you can enroll to this program. And but before you are enrolling to this program, make a note that students. So you should take care of that. What means? Are you interested or not? If you are interested, you can take this mentoring program. You can join for this mentoring program, students. Am I clear what I'm saying is? So that is what regarding to this. Just a minute. So that is what the mentoring program is. Next one is another one. So this is a special recently introduced course. This is a GS optional plus and iconic GS optional course. What is a GS optional and iconic GS optional course? The total tenure is 1 year and a 2 years course. And this is what my referral code. You can use the referral code to join for any other classes. Any other classes you can use my referral code. Next one is these are the batch courses. So all these educators, what you are seeing here, all these educators, what you are seeing here, students. So we'll provide information regarding to the what means NCERTs. If you have any gap in NCERTs, if you find any gap, if you feel any difficulty in going through this NCERT books, and then in those conditions, you can follow this, you can join into this batch where you will get here all the basic concepts. They will provide all the basic concepts. Okay, and it has already started on 12th May. Interested people can join into this batch. Okay, no? Pratik, good morning, Pratik Mishra. Okay, the next one is so like this. Many batches are there, students. What they are starting, and any batch if you want to join in Unacademy for any course, if you want to join for Unacademy, you can use my referral code, students. This is what my referral code. You can use this referral code. and next one is this. So if you see this current affairs related things, I told you that I will take this science and technology classes. Regarding to the science and technology, first one is, so there are two rocket launching stations in India. Yeah, good morning, Pratik. So there are two rocket launching stations in India. Currently, one is in operation, students. Spaceport, we call it as. When it comes to the spaceport, that is only one spaceport is there. Okay, now. And what are the two rocket launching stations? One is, I already told you that, Terrells. And next one is SDSA Shah. What is this SDSA Shah means? Terrells means what? Means Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. Have you heard about this Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station, students? Have you seen it anywhere? This Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. At least have you heard about this? So it is in Kerala, Trivandrum, Kerala, and it is popularly known as Vikram Sarabhai Rocket Launching Station. Popularly known as Vikram Sarabhai Rocket Launching Station, students. Okay, the next one is SDSA Shah. What is this SDSA Shah means? Satish Dhawan Space Center. Satish Dhawan Space Center, and SHAR means Sriharikota High Altitude Range. Sriharikota High Altitude Range, students. High Altitude Range. So currently this is the only spaceport what we have for launching of small satellite vehicles. Spaceport are especially used for launching of what means small satellite vehicles, as well as they are also used for launching of small launch vehicles, small satellite launch vehicles. So these are the smaller versions of rockets. What India is focusing currently. What we are focusing currently, students. Am I clear what I'm saying is? And next one is this. Recently, India has decided, means ISRO has decided to establish a second spaceport. Where they want to establish this second spaceport? Where they want to establish second spaceport means, students? So Toothukudi in Tamil Nadu. Sriharikota and Terrells, I told you now, rocket launching stations. These two are rocket launching stations, students. Terrells, Tumba. Pratik, I told you that now. Tumba is there in Kerala. Satish Dhawan Space Center is in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, now. And other than this, now they are going to establish this spaceports in Toothukudi, Tamil Nadu. For this purpose, they have allotted a space of 2,300 acres. So that is what regarding this. So this is the thing regarding to this, students, Tamil Nadu. And another one is, so here it is especially used for launching of small satellite launch vehicles. The trend is moving to the launching of smaller satellites, smaller version of satellites. Okay, students. And the smaller version of satellites means they are very cheap in nature, cheaper cost, easily launched. Whenever we want, we can launch it easily. Okay, na? Easy to launch like that. So these are the things what we use, students. And what is the use of this smaller satellite launch vehicles means? means 300 to 500 kg of satellites. 300 to 500 kg of satellites can be launched easily. So that is what regarding to the small satellite launch vehicles means. And other than this, current affairs, what say this? NASA and ISRO, USA of NASA as well as ISRO, has jointly developed this NISAR project, students. They are jointly developing this NISAR project. So where they are developing this NISAR project, students, see this, where they are establishing this NISAR project. So see this, what is the use of this NISAR project means? This NISAR project is especially used for, so this is what, joint, it has a dual frequency synthetic aperture radius. Dual frequency synthetic aperture radius for Earth observatory purpose, Earth observation purpose, students. Yes, Pratik. There are two Pratiks are there. There are two Pratiks are there. I can visualize those. And so this, what is the use of this means? For getting of high quality of picture, students. For getting of high quality of picture purpose, we have launched this. Okay, now NISAR project. And next one is another one is, so with the help of this, what we do is, so we can observe, we can measure Earth's changing ecosystems, dynamic surfaces, ice masses, providing information about what means biomass, natural hazards, sea level rising, groundwater. And it will support all other host applications also, students. And it will also support all other host applications. Is there any other particular year when we are going to launch it? Yes. So they have set a target of launching it in the 2021, students. Pratik Mishra and Pratik Jha. Are you there, students? Am I audible? Pratik Mishra and Pratik Jha. Two Pratiks are there. Okay, now. So this year we are going to launch, students. And these both organizations, they are also focusing on Chandrayaan 3. They are also focusing on what means Chandrayaan 3 mission. So what they are focusing on Chandrayaan 3 mission means, in Chandrayaan 3 mission they want to launch this time. Laser reflectometer array. Laser reflectometer array, they want to establish this. So for that purpose they are working on that, students. So this is what regarding to this, what we call it as a NISAR project, which is a joint venture project between India as well as ISRO. And next one is, another one is, what is this, students? Japan. This is between India as well as Japan. It is between India and Japan, students. Joint venture project between India as well as Japan. See here regarding to this Japan, what is this means? It is a joint measure of ISRO and Japan for Aerospace Exploration Agency to explore Moon's South Pole. So this India has already launched a mission to the South Polar region. India has already launched a mission to the South Pole, that is Chandrayaan 2. We have launched this Chandrayaan 2, students. Okay, this Chandrayaan 2, so 99% it is successful, only 1% it is failure, students. Okay, now, and see this, we have reached the place, but we are unable to explore the space. But we didn't explore the space, students. Am I clear what I am saying is? Yes. And another one is regarding to the students. What I am trying to say here is, so recently India has signed an impact with Japan, means pact with Japan, MOU, Memorandum of Understanding with Japan, for developing of this South Polar Moon mission. By when we want to develop this South Polar Moon mission means 2023. 2023 is our target what we have set. Okay, now, and see, they are working on Earth observation data, establishing ISRO's Navik reference station in Japan. Okay, now They are also working on not only this Chandrayaan missions. Okay, now, and another one is they are working on Earth observatory data. Earth observatory data. Are you getting it, Pratik? If you want to join for any science and technology classes, next month onwards I am starting this science and technology classes. Already UPSC exam has been postponed, and you can, if you anybody are interested, you can join into my classes, students. So all the classes I will deal like this only. Today some technical problem is there, because of that the screen is not fully visible. So we will sort out the technical problem by the next class. So screen will be fully visible and infographic systems will be there like this. So already environment classes are running, students. Timings of environment class is 10 to 11:30. Timings of environment class is 10 to 11:30 and 7 to 8:30 evening. So these two timings are there. Anybody, if you are interested, you can join into this Unacademy platform, students, by using my referral code Siva 999. Am I audible, students? Am I clear, students? So this is how we will teach in the science and technology as well as. I think that if you, by seeing this picture, at least you are able to remember something, students. Visualization effects are there. Along with that, I will give information along with that. Much more information along with that, students. Pratik Mishra and Pratik Jha. Super. Today class is very good, students. Both Pratiks, unfortunately, two Pratiks came. Okay, now. So that is what regarding to this Japan's mission, and Japan and India signed a memorandum of understanding regarding to these two things. Next one is, so this is what Saral mission. Another one is, this is how it look like, students. Saral mission, and it is also a joint venture project between ISRO and France. This mission is between ISRO as well as France. We have collaborations with all other countries, students. We have collaborations with all other countries, especially most developed countries, and which have highly advanced technologies regarding to the space. Okay, now, and this ISRO, what means, they have developed this Saral mission. It is a megatrophics mission launched in the year 2013 itself, and continuously it is providing the services also. Currently also they are providing these services. Okay, now, and what purpose it is used? It has a camera called, what we call it as an high resolution natural resource assessment thermal infrared imaging satellites. Trishana. It has a Trishana. So what is this Trishana means? Okay, no? It is a mission of Earth Observatory satellite, students. Remote sensing satellite systems. Earth Observatory remote sensing satellite system it is. And with the help of this infrared cameras, and this infrared camera has what means? High resolution natural resource assessment, that is thermal infrared imaging. What that is what we are using. For what purpose it is useful means? For getting of high resolution purpose. For getting high resolution purpose, students. Okay, now, and if you are taking any picture regarding to the Earth observation, regarding to this Earth, any land resources, any natural resources, if you want to take the photograph, if you want to survey and map it, this Trishana will be useful, students. Very much useful. Next one is, these agros also have using what means Doppler effect. So Doppler effect in sound is there, Doppler effect in light is there. They are using this both the things, Doppler effect, for environmental research and community protection purpose. Okay, now, and it is especially used for what means a Doppler effect. Source from any location on the Earth. Geolocated to series. What is the use of Agros? Agros is a satellite-based system. It is a part of this Saral investments, India-France project only, Agros. It is a satellite-based system and which is useful for collecting, processing, and distributing the environmental data from a fixed and mobile platforms around the world. AGROS is. It also helps the satellite to collect data. See this. We can use this AGROS much more better manner by using this Doppler effect. When Doppler effect is added to the AGROS students, so what is the use means? We can collect any data from any part of the earth. We can collect any data from any part of the earth, students. That is what the benefit of this AGROS, what we get it. Okay, now next one is, this AGROS also provide information regarding to environment research as well as community protection. Currently, it is in operation, students. Okay, now ISRO's spaceport, that is OceanSat 3 satellite. They are developing this OceanSat 3 satellite, students. Generally now, earlier they used to call this OceanSat satellites. OceanSat satellite, students. What is this OceanSat satellites means? So any ocean related information, either it is mineral resource of ocean, fish resource of oceans, like this, any information related to the oceans will be collected with the help of what means OceanSat satellites. Later, this OceanSat satellite name was changed as SCATSat satellite systems. SCATSat satellite systems. Again, the name was renamed, and they are bringing this new satellite, that is OceanSat 3 satellite, students. For the first time in this OceanSat 3 satellite, they are using this kind of technology. Ocean color monitoring data technology they are using. Okay, now next one is, it also has a potential applications. So what is that means? What is the use of this mission means? The mission is to provide continuity of ocean color data and makes improvements to enhance business services such as potential fishings and potential primary productivities. Pratik, yes. When single path is blocked, single blocking of single path means what, Pratik? So give me clarity, that I will give you perfect explanation for that. I will give you perfect explanation for that. So one way communication you are asking about. Am I right that? Am I right that, Pratik, what I am asking is? Okay, now. So that is what regarding to this OceanSat 3 satellites, and what are the potential applications regarding to this OceanSat 3. Am I clear, students? ठीक है, Pratik. So अब डाउट क्या है, सिंगल वे कम्युनिकेशन और डबल वे कम्युनिकेशन, ऐसा वही सोच रहे हैं क्या, प्रतीक? सिंगल पाथ मतलब क्या है? So this is what regarding to this. So this what we call it as an anti-satellite missile systems. Anti-satellite missile system, students. Anti-satellite missile systems. What is this anti-satellite? What is this anti-satellite missile system, students? So if there is a war between two countries, if there is a war between two countries, say for example India and Pakistan we have a war, or India and China we have a war, students. There is no need of launching the missiles into the human habitations. There is no need of killing the humans. Killing the humans and terroring the human situations and claiming that we have won the war, like that. It is a age old concept, students. Now what they are thinking is to make a particular country to make particular country paralyzed. We can paralyze any country. How can we paralyze any country? If we, okay, na, students, if we block all the services, if we block all the technological related things, so we can paralyze the country. Means blocking every activity of the country, paralyzing the country means. See, most of the countries, yes, single path GPS device will be there, but it won't be useful, no, Pratik. So when two-way communication is there, then only satellites are perfect. Then only we can use the satellites perfectly. Without this two-way communication, can we use that satellites perfectly, students? No, it is not possible, students. Okay, now one way is a waste of time. So, ja, Pratik. If you have two ways, that is useful, better useful. Okay, now and see this. Every country, most of the countries will have communication satellites. Communication satellites. Next one is remote sensing satellites. Remote sensing satellites. So there is no need of attacking on humans in a particular country. If we destroy this communication satellite system and remote sensing satellite system, we can paralyze many activities in those countries. And for destroying of this, in futures, war will be like this only. First, immediately if a war is declared between any country, they will launch the missiles and they will attack the satellite system present in the lower Earth orbits. Present in lower. Why? Because I am mentioning this lower Earth orbits only. Currently, we have a technology which can destroy the satellites in lower Earth orbit. And we don't have a technology to destroy the satellites in the higher Earth orbit, students. Okay, now. So currently we have this technology. With this anti-satellite, that we call it as a other name of this is Mission Shakti. Other name of this is Mission Shakti. Okay, now. With this satellite system, initially whatever the technology we have, we will destroy the satellites in the lower Earth orbits. After destroying the satellites in the lower Earth orbits, students, after the destroying the satellites in lower Earth orbits, what the particular country will be lost means Earth observatory system will be lost. What the country will be lost means Earth observatory system will be lost. And next one is those countries cannot launch their missiles. Why those countries cannot launch their missiles, students? To launch any missile, one should have a signal system. If you are destroying the signal systems, how they can launch the satellites, students? Is it possible to launch the satellites if once the signal system was destroyed? No, it is not possible, students. It is not possible. So that is what regarding to this Mission Shakti and anti-satellites. Am I clear what I am saying is? And next one is another one is. So if any debris is, say for example, India has launched a satellite with 300 crores. A unknown debris is is able to collide with these satellites. There is a chance that there is an unknown debris is there. This particular debris will comes and collide with these satellites. If it happens, what happens means when there is a collision, the satellite will be destroyed, students. To avoid these kind of things, we will use these missiles also. We will use the missile and we will attack that, or we will target that particular debris and we will blast the debris, and we avoid this debris to collide with these satellites. Like that also we can use this, what we call it as an anti-satellite missiles. Okay, Pratik and our Rohit Shah. So this is how the current affairs part of this science and technology we teach students in Unacademy platform. So next month I am going to start with science and technology classes. So currently environment classes are going on, students. In both the classes, whatever the class I teach, and I use infographic systems like this, information with the graphic system. So while I am explaining this, if I give an explanation with these kind of pictures like that, are you able to understand easily or not? Yes. But anybody, if you want to join to any class in Unacademy, you can use my referral code. Shiva 999 is my referral code, where you will get 15% discount. Whatever the discount that Unacademy is providing, you can take the discount. वो भी मिलेगा, ये भी मिलेगा, ओके ना? सो मेरे रेफरल कोड के साथ 15% डिस्काउंट मिलेगा और अनअकैडमी वाला डिस्काउंट भी मिलेगा, दोनों मिलेगा, ओके ना? कोई क्लास को, एनी क्लास इफ यू वांट टू जॉइन, यू कैन यूज दिस, मेरा रेफरल कोड यूज कर सकते, ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स? That is what regarding to this. And what is this means orbits? What actually these orbits are? What actually these orbits are? Does this orbits exist really, students? Does this orbits exist really? No. These orbits are what means whatever the orbits we see, all the orbits are what we call it as an imaginary paths. Imaginary path. All the orbits are of imaginary in path. All these orbits are imaginary in its path. They're imaginary lines, imaginary paths. So into these orbits, what we will do means satellites will be launched. Into this orbit, satellites will be launched. All the satellites will be launched into this orbit, students. Either it is of communication satellites or either it is of remote sensing satellites. It will be launched. Okay, now next one is what are the different types of orbits? Do you have different types of orbits, students? Yes. Wider range of orbits are there. Different types of orbits are there. So what are the categorization of these orbits? And how these orbits have been categorized? So students, how these orbits have been categorized means, Rohit, am I understandable? Rohit, are you able to understand it? So orbits, categorization of orbits, how they have been categorized orbits. One is based on shape. Based on shape, this is one categorization. Based on altitude, that is another categorization. Based on synchronous, based on synchronous, this is the third category, students. One is based on shape, and next one is based on altitude. Next one is based on synchronous. So this is what the categorization of different types of orbits. So based on shape, if you see this, what the different types of orbits we have based on shape. So circular orbits are there based on shape, and next one is elliptical orbits are there. Circular orbits as well as elliptical orbits. So whatever we are seeing in the picture, we call it as circular orbits, and this we call it as an elliptical orbits. Elliptical orbits. Elliptical orbits, students. Circular orbits as well as elliptical orbits. Next one is based on altitude. Orbits are categorized into lower Earth orbits. Next one is medium Earth orbits. Next one is higher Earth orbits like this. Lower Earth orbits, medium Earth orbits, higher Earth orbits. What is this lower Earth orbits? 100 to 1200 kilometers. We call it as a lower Earth orbits. Medium Earth orbits is 1200 to 36,000 kilometers. We call it as a medium Earth orbits. What about this higher Earth orbits means? About 36,000 kilometers. About 36,000 kilometers, any orbit, we call it as an higher Earth orbit. We call it as an higher Earth orbit, students. Is it okay, students in the class? Please respond. Are you interested in joining to the classes? Anybody in the class? Okay, the next one is based on synchronous. Based on synchronous, how the orbits have been categorized. Like this sun synchronous. Next one is a geosynchronous. Sun synchronous. Next one is geosynchronous. What are the sun synchronous orbits? What are these geosynchronous orbits? Sun synchronous orbits. Next one is geosynchronous orbits. What are the categorization of sun synchronous and what is the categorization of geosynchronous orbits? So these are the categorization of these orbits, and this is how the categorization has been taken place. So if you join to the classes, I will explain each and everything in detailed manner. This is the outline, and the skeleton structure of what we call it as an orbits where the satellites will be launched. Orbits where the satellites will be launched, students. ठीक है students? और क्या है? And इसमें so what are the rocket systems? इंडिया में रॉकेट सिस्टम क्या है? ये रॉकेट सिस्टम का दूसरा नाम क्या है? लॉन्च व्हीकल्स. दूसरा नाम भी है launch vehicles. Rockets are launch vehicles. What are these rockets? What are these launch vehicles, students? And what the type of rocket systems? What the categorization of these rocket systems? How the rocket systems have been categorized? See this. Rocket systems have been categorized like this. Historical rocket systems. Historical rocket systems. Operational rocket systems. And future rocket systems. So पुराना वाला हिस्ट्री में क्या क्या रॉकेट्स वैरायटीज यूज करती है, ऑपरेशनल अभी क्या क्या रॉकेट्स यूज कर रहा है, और भविष्य में फ्यूचर में क्या क्या रॉकेट्स यूज करना है. देखो इधर हिस्टोरिकल रॉकेट्स में दो वर्जन्स है. एक वर्जन इज एसएलवी. एसएलवी मतलब सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल. एएसएलवी मतलब augmented satellite launch vehicle, students. SLV, ASLV. What are these currently operational rockets? Rohini rockets. Rohini rockets, or we can call it as a sounding rocket, students. Sounding rockets. Rohini and sounding rockets. This is one version. Next one is PSLV rocket. GSLV rocket. Next one is a GSLV 3 rocket or LVM 3 rocket. LVM 3 rocket. These are the different types of operational rocket systems what we have. Different types of rocket systems what we have, students. And what are the future rockets? RLVTD. RLVTD means reusable launch vehicles, a technology demonstration. And you might have heard about this Gaganyaan. Mission. So Gaganyaan mission. So these are the future versions. These are the future versions, students. This is how I teach this regarding to the rocket systems. So OB skeleton structure of these rocket systems. Outline of the rocket systems. Pratik, are you there, Pratik? Please respond in the students in the class. In Gaganyaan mission, what is the use of this Gaganyaan? What is the use of this Gaganyaan? Why India has established this Gaganyaan mission? What is the reason? So they want to send astronauts into the space. Astronauts into the space. India is well developed with PSLV rocket. India is well developed with GSLV rocket. But when compared to the other countries, we are unable to send the astronauts into the space, students. We are unable to send the astronauts into the space. So for that purpose, to develop those kind of technologies, we have established this what we call it as a Gaganyaan mission for sending of astronauts into the space. Am I clear? And the project targeted year is they want to launch it by 2022. So in regular classes, I will teach regarding to what is PSLV, what is GSLV, what is the difference between PSLV and GSLV, what is GSLV Mark 3. So that we call it as an LVM 3, and it is popularly known as Bahubali rocket of India. Have you heard about this Bahubali rocket of India, students? Have you heard about this Bahubali rocket of India? Bahubali rocket systems. Yes. So this Bahubali rocket of India is nothing but GSLV Mark 3 students. It is nothing but a GSLV Mark 3 system only. So we need to discuss regarding to this rocket systems, and we will discuss these rocket systems like that. And next one is another one is how the satellite systems of India has been categorized. In what way it is categorized? Satellite systems of India. So when we are going through space, students, we should go through all those things. When we are going through space, we should go through all these things, students. So this, what are the different satellite systems? What are the different satellite systems we have? So first one is Earth Observatory Satellites. Earth Observatory Satellite. Okay, now next one is Communication Satellites. Communication Satellites. Now next one is Navigation Satellites. Navigation Satellites. Next one is Space Missions. Next one is Space Mission. So what is this space missions means? What is this space missions? Other name of this space missions is. So we call it as, what is the other name of Earth Observatory Satellites? IRS, Indian Remote Sensing Satellite Systems. Indian Remote Sensing Satellite Systems, IRS. What is the other name of these communication satellites? INSAT Satellite Systems. Indian National Satellite Systems. And now we are calling it as what means? GSAT. Navigation Satellite Systems. Next one is space missions. What are the different space missions? Communication satellites. You know how this navigation satellite system of India has been categorized. In what way it has been categorized? So it has been categorized like this: IRNSS and Gagan mission. Gagan mission. So in class, while I was teaching this science and technology, every topic I will simplify like this. Every topic I will simplify like this. I will try to explain like this every topic, students. So those who are interested in joining to these classes, you can join to the classes by using my referral code Siva 999. So where you will get 15% discount on it, students. So currently environment classes are running, students. All these environment classes. So we are teaching with the infographic systems. Okay, now if you are interested, you can join into my classes. If you already has a subscription, you can join into my classes, students. Okay, now so that is what regarding to this, what we call it as satellite systems. And space missions, what are the different space missions are there? Chandrayaan mission is there, Mangalyaan mission is there, Astrosat mission is there, Aditya mission is there, Sukrayaan. Okay, now like this for every planet, India is trying to launch these satellites. Okay, students. So these are this is what this flowchart regarding to the satellite systems. So we have seen the flowchart regarding to the orbits. We have seen the flowcharts regarding to the rockets. We have seen the satellite flowchart regarding to the satellites. So this is the major part of ISRO, students. This is what the major part of ISRO. So many batches are going to be started, already started on 12th, one day before. All the students who are there and who are interested in joining to the classes, hurry up, students. And every month Unacademy is providing scholarship tests. They are conducting scholarships tests, students. So those who are interested in writing these scholarships, so if you are confident enough, sir, I am very confident I can crack first 3 ranks in scholarship test. Very good, students. So they will give free subscription for you. If you are securing the first rank, so the first 3 ranks, free subscription is there. And all you need to do is write the scholarship test and use my referral code while writing the scholarship test. You can open the scholarship test by using my referral code, students. Am I clear what I'm saying is? That is what. And up to this, after third rank, 75% discount will be there. Up to 100 ranks. After that, 50% discount. After that, 20% discounts. At every level, Unacademy is providing the discounts. And now Unacademy is one of the largest platform. And people, students, if you are a newcomer, you can click on the subscription button, bell icon. Click on the bell icon and you can subscribe into this Unacademy Articulator YouTube channel, students. You will get up-to-date information like this current affairs classes. Okay now, and you can hear freely some classes. And once you are convinced, and if you want to join into the Unacademy, then what you need to do is first you have to remember my referral ID and whatever the discount you are getting, and you have to select that for which classes you have to join. And if you are joining to this Unacademy, students, one benefit what you get is you can sit in your house and where you can study within your house. There is no need of going here and there. There is no need of paying room rents like that. And Unacademy will provide material for you. All the material, whatever the top material is there in the market, whatever you feel that is the topmost book in the market, they are providing all these books at a 10,000 rupees. At a very cheaper cost they are providing. And along with this, they are also conducting the test series. Okay, now fees will be there, test series will be there, material will be provided. You know, mentors, top quality of mentors are there. So whatever you want, all these things are provided at a single platform. And Unacademy is one of the biggest, India's largest online platform. So you can subscribe into this Unacademy platform, students. Okay, now? So that is what regarding to this. Remember that my referral ID. Don't forget this. You can use it anywhere, students.